creating our very own all-inclusive luxury beach camp resort on the Cape Lookout National Seashore.
We have made it to the Outer Banks. Look at this seashore. It is all ours. It is going to be absolutely epic. We just pulled onto the beach. You see Sparky and the adventure wagon and then our friends behind us. Now the task is to find the perfect camping spot. We should have no problem. Look at this. Nobody down there. The beach is ours.
Welcome to our luxury resort here on a remote island in North Carolina. Join us for fancy dinners, fun resort activities, exotic nature excursions, and relaxing spa treatments. As we arrive to the island, we roll off the Cape Lookout cabins and camp ferry. We are excited to roll into our luxury camp. But first, we're going to have to find the perfect spot. This will be our third year spending our vacation time here on the Cape Lookout National Seashore. Johnny and I may never be able to budget for an all-inclusive resort on an exotic island, so we are setting out this year to create our very own. This year, we are determined to live the fancy, exotic beach resort life on our very own remote island. Come along for the journey. Adventure wagon will give us the perfect luxury sleep accommodations. It comes with an air conditioning, a fridge, potty facilities, a shower, plush bedding, and a must-have coffee pot. All things that makes a stay on a remote island very luxurious. Our resort had an array of activities planned. Our stay started out with a sunset karaoke tiki bar. Karaoke is always a fun way to start a vacation. Everyone can sing so good out on this island.
Away today, don't feel much like dancing.
Losing sight of the real thing. Well, everyone except for me. I can't carry a tune in the bucket, but you know what? I was on a big open beach with nobody around. I was singing to the top of my lungs and having fun. And of course, hammock sitting on your private island is the best way to relax. And then we would finish off the evenings with a beautiful campfire. Each resort couple was responsible for providing 2 meals and entertainment during our stay. This gave us an array of tantalizing meal options, followed by a little fun. One morning, we were treated to a beach-themed fresh meal of Spam, eggs, and pancakes. Another morning, we had a cultural experience of lox and bagels, which I had never heard of but found to be very delicious. This morning, we had a Christmas in June breakfast, complete with a Christmas gift exchange. My favorite meals were our fancy dinners. We were treated to a steak night, a fiesta taco night. My favorite meal to host for everyone was my French-themed night. I encouraged everyone to dress up. The gourmet dinner started with a charcuterie board and wine tasting and had a delicious chicken, and it finished with some French pastries. After dinner, we had a sunset painting class, which I think everyone enjoyed. It was so easy to get a spa appointment at this resort. I chose the open air deep tissue massage. The spa treatment was definitely a great touch to this all-inclusive resort stay. excursions offered at our luxury beach resort were just as exotic as the island itself. One day we took the Lighthouse Kayak tour, and it was a cool way to experience the Cape Lookout Lighthouse. Since you can't go inside of it, it was kind of cool to see it from the water, just the way sailing ships would have seen the lighthouse who were coming close to shore. Here, take a look. One of our favorite excursions was the kayaking trip to Shackelford Island to visit the wild horses. This was a dream come true adventure. We had tried to do this previous years. We headed out at low tide, which proved to be a great time. The water got so shallow that I could walk part of the way. As we approached the island, the horses were there to greet us. Absolutely an amazing experience. We continued our kayaking through the waterways of the island. Here, take a look. As we continued to paddle through the waterways, one of these amazing creatures just came right out in front of our kayaks. He could care less that we were there, and it looks like he's taken a bath, or maybe he's just going for a swim to cool off. It was about mid-morning, and we did notice as it got hotter in the day, the horses seemed to head to the shade trees. They had had enough of the hot sun, and it was probably nap time for them. We definitely did not want to leave, but like I said, the morning was slipping away and the horses were heading for the shade tree, so it was time for us to head back to the main island.
Okay, so we just finished a dream that was 2 years in the making. 2 years ago, we came here and we wanted to kayak over to Shackelford Beach over there where there's wild horses. Unfortunately, that year there was a hurricane coming and the winds were too strong. So last year we came back and he had a broke arm.
Not broke arm, just had surgery on my hand.
He had surgery on his hand and we didn't get to do it. This year we made our adventure dreams come true. So you can kayak from Cape Lookout here over to Shackelford. It took us 30 minutes to come this way. I think it was a little shorter going out.
The current was going that way.
So it was a little faster going in. Now, so a few things if you do this that you should be prepared with. Air horn. There are boats all over the place. If you got in trouble, an air horn would alert them to come and get you. And then you see I have my life jacket on. Johnny's supposed to be holding the props. He's supposed to be holding the orange life jacket, and he dropped it. But don't forget your life vest. Buddy, we connected our kayak and a paddleboard so that we had a buddy system. Any other tips or things we should know?
Practice kayaking.
Oh, go at low tide because we found out you only kayak halfway over there and then you get out and walk because it's
very shallow, about halfway across at low tide.
Very shallow. And even coming back, I walked for a little bit. So very doable. I hope this sparks adventure in you guys and that you try it use caution whenever around water, and always have a buddy.
You don't have to kiss your buddy.
Kissing buddy.
Another fun and absolutely amazing excursion was the dolphin hunting that we did. This was so fun to follow the dolphins down the beach and just watch them as they swam along the shore. Dolphins are such amazing animals, and to see them in their natural habitat was super cool. And if you see in our video here, if you pay real close attention, the dolphin up front has a little baby dolphin with it. Oh my gosh, it's so adorable. Dolphins are one of those things that you can't really experience because you can't get up close to them. So being able to see them from flying above them was super cool. Definitely a super fun adventure here. Jeeping on the beach is a fun excursion. It's the best way to explore miles of this untouched beach and just take in the absolute beauty. The water this year was just gorgeous. Definitely a must-do if you have a Jeep. 3 years ago, I bought my Jeep and I Googled where can I drive on the beach with my Jeep, and Cape Lookout came up. You can see here our first year we were in a tent, and that's little baby Sparky. We have fell in love with this vacation spot and absolutely love it. We have shared our experiences with many of our friends and encouraged them to join us. The Bensons, which you may know from YouTube as the Be Free Bensons, are the only ones who have dared to take the journey with us. They have even invited their friends, the Lynx, into buying a Jeep and a camper and tagging along. I thoroughly enjoyed turning this beach into our very own all-inclusive luxury beach camp resort. I should totally turn this love of planning and hosting things into a business. Would you pay someone to set up a beach camp and host you? Let me know in the comments. What do you think? Good business idea or not? I hope by creating our very own luxury beach resort that we have sparked an adventure in your life. If I can do it, I know you can too. Let me know if you would like any tips or suggestions, and then please follow for more sparks of adventure.